Guys, what's up? It's Runa. Welcome to my channel. So today's super exciting because I am going to be reviewing the Huda Beauty foundation. Dun 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 dun. That was so corny. But anyways, I'm going to be reviewing this foundation. I did a poll on my Instagram for you guys and I asked if they wanted to know a Huda Beauty foundation review or did you guys want to do the skin prep video, and everyone chose the Huda Beauty review. I thought everyone was going to choose the skin prep video. It was a very slim win. It won by a lot, but it won regardless. But I will also do a skin prep video too. I will hold a poll on my Instagram again for you guys to choose what video you want to see throughout the week. I love those polls because I actually get to see what you guys want. So it's all about you guys, because why would I make a channel if I'm the only one watching it? So anyways, let's continue on to the review of the foundation. This color in Dulce de Leche. So this is Dulce de Leche 350G. Let me go onto my cell phone. Let me go get my Sephora app out. I mean, I kind of already looked it up myself, but I want to look it up with you guys too. The name of the foundation is Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, and you can find it on Sephora. Obviously, I'm gonna link it down below. And I picked the color 350G. FYI, majority of the colors are freaking sold out, so not cool. So it's 350G deep and medium skin tones with golden undertones. That's the one that I picked up. The 400G is macchiato. It's for light tan skins with golden and neutral undertones. I think macchiato would even be a good color for me, but I went ahead and went with Dulce de Leche because it's a deep medium skin tone. Details of the foundation: it's a full to medium coverage foundation. Its skin types are normal, dry, combination, and oily. And finishing should be satin, matte, and radiant. I really love that it says radiant because I'm all about any type of product that gives you a nice, beautiful glow. That is like my thing. And satin matte, I feel like satin matte is very similar to soft matte. I'm just noticing a lot of matte and soft matte is like big marketing stuff right now. And what it is, a full coverage cream foundation that visibly conceals blemishes and imperfects for a filter. It just kind of like stopped right there. Anyways. And then it says how to use. For full coverage, first apply their perfecting makeup base, but I don't have the perfecting makeup base. It's sold separately. And then it wants to dime size amount or less. Dip the Huda Beauty Buff and Blend into the foundation and apply to skin using circular dabbing motions. For medium coverage, you would use a damp beauty sponge to blend for a smooth, dewy finish. You guys, for this foundation review, I'm gonna use one side with a kabuki brush, which is this Heavenly Luxe brush by It Cosmetics. This is my favorite foundation brush by far, so I'm gonna use this. Oh wait, I first have to prime my skin. So I'm gonna prime my skin with my Versali Unicorn Essence. I love this stuff, especially if you have dry skin. This stuff is amazing for dry skin. I didn't get the Huda Beauty Perfecting Foundation because honestly, I mean her primer, because honestly I don't usually do that. I kind of just stick to primers that I've already liked. So I want to use the foundation with a primer that I would like, you know? I wouldn't want to get like the whole concept. I don't know, I'm just not like that. I tend to gear towards what works for my skin, and this Unicorn Essence works for my skin. So anyways, I'm gonna start and I'm gonna take one, it said dime size, so I'm gonna take one pump, that's one pump on this brush. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one pump and I'm gonna put it on my right side. So the right side is gonna be a full coverage, and they said to achieve a full coverage, you have to use a brush. Whoa. Okay. I should have done it this side because I have more scars on this side. Wow. Huda is not playing games. Like, she brought herself for this one. My challenging area is always my chin area because that area has like high pigmentation. You know, just as a tan girl thing, I feel like your chin area is gonna always have higher pigmentation. Wow, do you see that? Usually any other foundation will literally make that area ashy or just like look like super, yeah, it just makes it look ashy because they'll still have that dark pigmentation, but this completely covers the pigmentation. Wow. It's super blendable, you guys. Oh my gosh, Huda, you are killing it with this foundation. Like, you brought it. I do need another pump though, but I just think it's because I have a bigger face, so I'm gonna do a little half a pump. OMG, look at that. Is that not flawless? Like, whoa. And I also like that I did half of the face so you guys can actually see the difference. Like, let me blend the rest of this in. Do you guys see the difference, like, in skin texture? Like, it literally made my skin have no pores right here and made my texture so even. And like, even right here, I have like a deep cave. I always get bags, you know, it's early morning. It's like 7 in the morning right now. About to start my day, and I always get bags right here. It even covered my bags. You wouldn't even need a concealer with it. Wow, this is pretty amazing. And it has a nice fragrance to it. It's not like, it will take you a moment to get used to, because when I first put it on, I felt like the fragrance was kind of harsh. But like, as you put it on, it does tone down. The smell starts to tone down. But if you're sensitive to fragrance and you're not used to your foundation having any fragrance in it, then I don't know, this might not be for you. But if you're wanting amazing coverage, like, girl, this is it. This is just it. Wow. And my skin doesn't feel tight at all. It feels really like wearable. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. Like, some foundations feel really heavy on your skin. Wow. This is pretty good. A wet beauty blender. I'm gonna go over this side. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the other side to see how it is as a medium coverage. You know how some foundations, you could totally wear it as a full coverage and it looks amazing, but when you try to like sheerly put it on, it just looks crazy. So I'm hoping this one's not like that. Oh, I think I like it medium too. It looks just as good medium. I'm here for it. I think this color might be a little light on me, but I think it's gonna just oxidize a little bit, because most foundations, I think most full coverage foundations oxidize a little bit. 2 little hyperpigmentation spots here from like my pimples. So little spots from it. It didn't cover it as much as I wanted it to. I feel like when of course this is medium coverage, so medium coverage doesn't cover everything when you use a beauty blender. So definitely, you can definitely spot treat with this foundation. So you can cover up your spots with the brush so it gets that full coverage, and then you can go ahead and use a beauty blender to kind of just get that more natural look. So far the foundation is looking amazing. It's nice and even. I'm really enjoying the foundation. Looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, go ahead and add concealer, and do a little bit of touch up with my translucent powder. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my whole face, and then I'm gonna see how this foundation performs with all the other products on top of it, with everything going on. I'm gonna fill you guys in throughout the day on what's going on with the foundation. Is it good, is it not? And then I'll come in with my final recaps on do I approve or do I. Okay guys, so I have had, say hello, babe.
What's up?
So I've had on my foundation for about an hour, the Huda Beauty foundation. It's still glowy and radiant. I feel like it started to kind of like oxidize just a tad bit. I was expecting it to oxidize a lot more, but it really didn't. It just oxidized a little bit. So it's now starting to match my skin tone a little bit, or it might just be that I put on a lot of bronzer. The fragrance that comes from the foundation, it's still fragrancy. You can still smell the fragrance. So the foundation is really fragrancy if you're able to smell the fragrance an hour after you've applied the foundation. But it's still flawless. It's still together. No breaking has happened. So it looks pretty good. I will check back in with you guys at the 4-hour wear. Alright, so I've had the Huda Beauty foundation on for about a couple of hours, for like 4 hours. I do tend to touch my face, so I think some of it's like coming off, and then I was cooking in the heat, and I feel like it still looks really flawless after 4 hours. It looks really, really good. It hasn't, if you guys look, it hasn't caked up anywhere. Like usually right here it'll start fading, and then I'll get all like creasy right here, my forehead, like see, it doesn't even, like, it just goes back. There's no lines or anything. I do feel like it's fade proof at 4 hours, but overall wear is amazing. It's pretty good. Like this will be solid for like a really good night out, or like, you know, during the winter. Well, it is a winter foundation. Like I feel like during the summer you want to wear like lighter coverage foundation, but I don't know, it looks good so far. Like I think I'm happy. So I've had this foundation on practically about all day. It's kind of hot in Cali. I don't know why. It has like summer vibes when we just had fall vibes the other day, but whatever, Cali is crazy. But anyways, I want to finish and give you guys my final verdict on this foundation. OMG. This Huda foundation, this right here, this little 1.18 ounces of foundation is so bomb, you guys. I am shocked. Now, I was complaining about the fragrance. I know you guys heard me complain about that. I just hate stuff with fragrance in it, but I'll make an exception for this product. The fragrance has gone. I can't smell it anymore. But I just love how this looks on my face. Like, I literally look like I'm looking at a mirror. I really look like I have a filter on my face. It looks amazing. Like, do you guys see like how good it looks on camera? So when you take pictures, I'm gonna take a selfie right now. So I'm gonna take a front camera view selfie and show you guys how that looks. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is the front. Oh my gosh. That's a front camera view. There's no filter on that. There's no smoother on that. Nothing. Can you guys see it? Like, it just looks so smooth. I'm impressed. I do not need foundation to emphasize my texture. That's very important. And this foundation does not emphasize my texture at all. It actually minimized my pores, which is amazing. It was super hydrating on my dry skin, because my dry skin always gets little patchy areas, especially in this area. My foundation will crack and it'll get like really patchy. And that did not happen. It went very well. Like, it dried really nice. So when I put on my bronzers and my blush and my highlighter, there was no patchiness. That's what I love. When a foundation is good and it dries down correctly and it dries down evenly, your rest of your application will go on seamlessly. Because a lot of the times when you'll put on powder on top of foundation, sometimes the foundation makes the powder crumble, but not with the Huda. It's like the best canvas. It worked really good with my Versali primer, so it can work with any primer, which is amazing. But I do want to try her primer and see how it goes with her primer. So my final thoughts on the Huda Beauty foundation is this is definitely a 5 out of 5 stars for me. I just want her to really reduce the fragrance in this, and then this will be like my holy grail foundation. But this is definitely a foundation that I will be using all throughout fall. It'll be definitely for an event foundation. I can even do this in every day. So yeah, you guys, that was my final verdict on the Huda Beauty foundation. It's totally a steal, totally a buy. Get you some. I know Sephora is gonna be having their sale. I know that the foundation might be sold out right now because of the VIB sale, because it's 20% off and everyone wanted to snag their foundation shade and get 20% off. But I'm sure they're gonna restock fast, and then you guys are gonna be able to try it out. But it's amazing, love it, buy it. Worth it. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this full tutorial. I always love when you guys request videos like this, because it just makes me make the best content for you guys. After all, I'm gonna make what you guys want to watch. So I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you requested this video. You can use the panda emoji and comment and let me know you requested this video, and I will be responding to your comments as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye!